Hello, beautifuls of the feed. It's me, Benji. Welcome back to today's video. I hope you have a beautiful Sunday, and if it's not Sunday for you, have a good rest of your Saturday. And so I'm just going to be doing a general reading, and we're going to see what comes out. And you know how I go. I just do it for the highest good of all. Um, so pretty much, we're just going to get going. And if you do resonate today, please hit the like button and also subscribe if you're new and leave a comment if you like. All right, let's get going. I'm going to use these cards first, and let's just get the general reading going. Okay, so the first two cards that have come out are the Devil and the Three of Swords. So that's very interesting. I'm getting Earth, Air, you know, we've got Capricorn and Libra here for the astrology. I'm getting like growth, from the Three of Swords. It's really showing me like there is a lot of growth coming from whatever's happening in groups and maybe in communities. So it's really, really good to be in that sense at the moment. So from that one specifically, we have the Devil, which is really giving me like a sense of like finding a new responsibility and really becoming balanced with it, becoming harmonious and more in alignment with things, because I feel like things are kind of like maybe in chains or like more like repressed, and you're feeling like more in your shadow self. So today's energy is very interesting, and that's what it is. And obviously we'll keep going, and I think I'm going to try something different today. Hope y'all all don't mind, viewers. I just want to say thank you so much for supporting me. I really appreciate it. It's like the last week's been so overwhelming, just like in a way of like gaining so many subscribers and stuff. So if you are one of the new subscribers and you forgot to hit the bell notification and hit all notifications, definitely do that so you don't miss any of my uploads. That'd be awesome. And anyone actually that has subscribed and is here, or anyone that's new, definitely do that because that would be helpful. All right, so what I'm going to do is move to another set of cards, and we're just going to use this as the general energy today, these two cards up here. And we'll go off that. So it's just something I was thinking about today, and I was just sitting here and I was like, maybe I should try something different. I like switching it up and just doing something a little different. Just kind of like go with the flow. So we have the Three of Pentacles, the Empress, and the Eight of Cups. So this one really gives me that community vibe, being kind of like in the sense of community and like around people working together is a good thing. I feel like a lot of comfort comes from that with the Empress card. I feel like this kind of energy is very much in line with like how the kind of feelings are at the moment, like compassion, empathy, comfort, a very like generous, powerful kind of energy that isn't like overbearing. It's very comforting. So I feel like that's kind of coming out, and we have the Eight of Cups, and this one really gives a sense of walking away from something or moving to something or like going to something. It really just gives me like a vibe of like you've had enough and you're just kind of like going away somewhere to like do some healing. I feel like it's that sense of like there's that other card in that other set. It's really popping into my head right now, where he's like basically at the top of the mountain and it's all stormy and stuff. This one here is like at the base of the mountain. It's really like you're just going to do the healing. I feel like you're moving forward, very much so. You're definitely not running away. You're just doing some healing, as I feel from this card. This one here would also suggest that moving through it, it's kind of like how I was feeling. The Six of Swords. So the Six of Swords is really showing me that there is a lot of wavy emotions. And then on one side, it's just calm. So I feel like you know where you need to be. You want all of it to be calm. It's just you have to move through it, and even though there is a lot of these wavy emotions, you're still like you're dealing with it. Even though this is very much clear of what's going on here. It really actually represents the top one up there because it's showing a lot of healing today. We have the Eight of Pentacles, which is really just giving like a sense of hard work. So I feel like this sense of you've been so hardworking, and you just put your head down and you just do it, and you're really putting in the work. Seems like there's a high standard of work as well. Like it's not just half-assing it, as they say. I really get that vibe from that card. So with everything going on, it's kind of like this. Oh, okay. We have the Eight of Wands, which is like a lot of people. I feel like this one is giving me the energy of like just a lot of energies, like kind of taking notice of you or looking at you. It's interesting. Like, I'm not asking for this to come out, but this seems to be coming out a lot lately. It's kind of interesting. I find it also interesting. But this one really just gives a sense of a lot of energies taking notice of you. Very much so. This is not a great vibe that I'm getting, but the Queen of Swords really gives me a sense of a lot of people are silently, but very much directly not liking it. So the feeling of like a lot of energy is coming in, but it just feels like it's not molding with you, or it's not there. It's like it's very interesting. It's like energy that's been sent to you. That's what I'm getting from this card, because it's like a very blunt card. It's a very direct, like a very. It's almost like moving forward, but like I just get like a really kind of like malicious kind of energy from this direct, like this direct. So I feel like something's affecting you. I want to clarify the Queen of Swords because I'm just getting direct, because we're getting like a lot of energies being very, very direct towards you. I get a malicious feeling, but like it's so interesting because I feel like Judgment comes out after this card, and then the Four of Swords. So I feel like as much as this direct energy is coming out, I feel like you are not immune to it, but like you're just, you're cruising, because we have the Death card, the Four of Swords, and the Judgment. So as much as this Queen of Swords is coming out and this energy has been directed towards you, I just feel like the universe is protecting you. So what I get from it, Judgment card, it's very much like giving me revelation kind of vibes. The rest one is really giving me like the sense of maybe you've been like really tired lately. You've been sleeping in. I slept in today. But anyway, I really feel like you've been really just like tired. Like something's been different. Like it's almost like you've been almost feeling this energy and you don't know why you're tired. But I feel like it's because of all this energy that's been directed towards you that seems to be not great. I really feel like the universe is judging the situation, and it's really like on your side. You have a lot of protection, and then the Death card really shows us the renewal, and like just this like transformation in you. So this energy, this queen energy before, what I'm really getting from this is this changes, and this energy that's looking in starts realizing that you're like not what they think you are, or how they feel or something. It's really kind of giving me that, like they feel like more compassionate towards you, or more loving, or more open and empathetic. It's very interesting because it's what I'm getting, you know. This is so interesting, and I have no clue what I'm going to name this reading, but let's grab some more cards out. The moon card, that's exactly what I thought. I was feeling it. Moon. We have traveling, and we have the King of Swords and inheritance. So this is really interesting because I get the sense that you want to go somewhere. The moon energy is really abundant around you at the moment, and I don't know what you're doing or what is happening, but it is very much abundant around you. You're very strong. I think that's what's making you extremely tired lately. Um, it seems to be just making you sleepy and tired, and yeah, it's like draining the energy from you. Um, so the Queen of Cups becomes like this very much more compassionate feeling. The Moon card here kind of confirms this feeling that I was getting, but it also gives me the vibe that you're going to use this energy, and it's going to be put into like travel or something, and you're going to use your head, and be very logical and practical. And to be honest, I think this brings in abundance, like of like inheritance. So I feel like the wisdom or the knowledge that you inherit from using this moon energy in some sort of way from wherever you go. So whatever I'm feeling right now is feel very, very much like there is another card. Like I feel like it's like just trust where you're led kind of vibe, and also to do with ley lines. So I'm getting that from this. I feel like it's very much like a spiritual knowledge that you're going to gain that's going to bring an inheritance in the physical. Um, so that is super interesting. Okay, so I'm going to move on to some other cards, and I want to clarify the current situation, like current feelings of this energy of the Eight of Wands. I'm trying to find my cards. There we go. So I just want to see what the Eight of Wands, like, what are they like? What are their intentions? What do they feel like? Is there any cards that can show us the kind of vibe that we're getting? Ace of Cups, Eight of Wands. I mean, Eight of Swords. My bad. Super blind at the moment. So I feel like these people are a little bit blind to the pain or suffering or the life, or just in general the things that you have enjoyed through your life. With the Eight of Swords, it gives me blinded. It gives me they are surrounded by pain, but they're blinded to yours. They also wish they like behind all of that they have a bit like cup to give, because they're very untrusting. They find it hard to trust. That's what I'm getting from those two cards. They have like a hope to move forward, or like a direct kind of like vision to move forward. But they're just kind of thinking about it with the Three of Wands. Just a very pretty card. So I'll show you like the Ace of Cups as well. So that's what I get from that. They have a cup to give, like they have a connection to give. They're very blind to your pain, but they have a lot of their own. And I feel like the black moon or whatever that is in the background is really blinding them to that. So I feel like there has been a lot of trauma or pain in their life, which this card kind of came out right as I said that, which is the Five of Wands. And that's really giving me like maybe a lot of trauma and pain through their life. It's just called like strife, frustrations, like I feel like that's very interesting. And we have the Queen of Cups. So like I feel like the energy underneath all of this is the Queen of Cups. So that really lines up with the first card. The Queen of Cups energy is very, very prominent because it's down here too. So they truly do have like a empathetic, compassionate nature. And I just think it's just needs time, I think, because they don't see yet. As much as this is like freaking me out, it's like this is the coolest reading I've ever done. The most intense, like, whoa. I've really figured it out. I feel like I figured out why fully people are kind of looking at you, but like at the same time, I think the interesting thing about this is that no one really, the energy that I'm getting is like people aren't trusting you. But I think in time, with the judgment, the universe is really protecting you, and with rest, you're going to be renewed, and there is going to be like some travel for you, and finding like this inheritance as well. Like, and I get that it comes with being very headstrong. Like I get that feeling of ley lines. Going to where you're led, so you can go to somewhere like energetic and gain some spiritual wisdom somehow. And I feel like that's what brings that card along. This is so freaking cool. Oh my god. Like, for real. Oh my god. Thank you. This message is divine. Okay, I'm just going to get one card from here to really just kind of like wrap up the tarot cards, and then we'll go into some oracle cards to really go with it. So what I want is there like a time frame? I don't know how to do timing, but we'll just go with it. Is there a time frame in like when this is going to start shifting? Like when there is going to be a shift? Okay, we got 3 cards. Ace of Chalices. So the Ace of Cups, it's got a moon above it on this one. So daydreaming. Okay, let's just go with a month. That's what I'm getting from this. The full moon was just now, right? So we have the full moon, which is now. This would be in like half a month because this is like a, crescent, or like the half moon. And then the Queen of Pentacles is really just giving me like, there's like no moon in the sky. So I would say like a, full month cycle from now. That's very interesting. As much as these cards are really coming through too, what I was seeing here is that the Queen of Pentacles is kind of coming through. It's like in a month's time, like they're going to be very abundantly generous, or they're going to be very open to you in a month. And the Seven of Chalices is like currently, they'll be daydreaming. They'll be like thinking about things. They'll be like, oh, maybe they'll be starting to see things. They'll be like really thinking. And the Ace of Chalices is currently now, because the moon energy is really stopping them from like, well, it's not stopping them. I think the moon energy is really, it's like, like the cup's been poured out. So like, I feel like they've poured their cup out for you. Like maybe they liked you. And then they were like, oh, wait a minute, give me a second, because of like the past traumas and stuff. And then they, are like refilling their cup up to a point where like they're going to be very nice and kind, and they're going to come back or come in. And I don't think they're going to stop looking, which is really interesting because it's really interesting reading. Let's move on to some oracle cards and see some messages from those today. If you are enjoying this video today, please give it a like. And if you resonate, leave a comment. And also, if you're new, subscribe, please. Hit the bell notifications and all notifications so you don't miss an upload. That would be amazing. Okay. Let's move on to Gaia. So let's do Gaia today. Number 44, Ocean of Eternal Love, Healing, Creativity, and Fertility with a big full moon on it. I really feel like this is happening for you right now. A lot of healing going on, being very creative and fertile in the creativity and just what you're doing. So I feel like you've probably just started what you're doing or just recently started it and you're still like kind of healing while you're doing it, because I feel like that's the whole process of life, is that like you heal as you go. The next one is peace, which is dissolving unwanted or disturbing thoughts. So I feel like this is what's been healed, is a negative mind. Maybe it was a generational curse or something. So what I'm kind of getting, like the unwanted thoughts that come from childhood traumas or anything really, like even adult traumas. I feel like that's really going on right now. So you have like a change of mindset happening, becoming very much more peaceful. Zen garden, which is in a sanctuary. So you're really focused on you at the moment. So that was the first one. Ocean of Eternal Love. This was peace. I'm wearing yellow today and it's like peace. Oh, I can't even. I love it. I was like, what do I do today? I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna wear my hat. I gotta be funky. And I put my yellow jacket on. I was like looking for it for ages. I was like, no, I have to get it. Zen Garden in a sanctuary. And this one here is really focusing on like you, self development, just being so beautiful within yourself and compassionate to your inner self. And, really looking at that, like your body and you is this Zen garden of like a sanctuary for yourself. So, like, you got to look after it. Rising above, which is clarity, freedom, and solution. So that's really coming. It's really beautiful, like a dove soaring high in the sky, and that color is so majestic. I love blue. I think blue and gold is my favorite color. I don't know if gold's a color, it's an element, but Enchanted forest, mystery, magic, and excitement. So what we're getting from this one is once we reach this clarity, freedom, and solution, we're getting this like abundant magical energy. You're going to be able to manifest better than ever, like basically come into this place of excitement where like you're going to be like in a place of happiness, right? Like that's kind of what I get. It's going to be so mysterious too, because mystery is all part of like going with the flow. And I feel like this new mindset will be very much like going with the flow, finding the mystery exciting, like going with it. Then we have the goddess of creation, transformation, creativity, and wholeness. So it's really just giving me like, a really full sense of being and creativity and, a real huge transformation in your inner and outer life. It's really giving me, a real sense of like, it's like on another level. Is this happening all within a month? Because I did timing. This transformation seems to be such a beautiful thing, and I really would, from me to you, want to say, try be compassionate with yourself through these hard times or the difficult things that you are healing, because you're beautiful. Okay. And now that I'm saying this, I just want to say thank you to all the people, all of you, soul family, that have shared your stories with me. Sometimes I read them and I just start bawling, but that's not because I'm sad. That's because I think it's so beautiful that someone can share it with me. It's one thing that I've noticed through my life that people are afraid to do. So that's why I'm okay with sharing my stories with you. And thank you for sharing them with me, because it really means a lot to my soul, and for like the healing of this planet. the message: positive news, positive outcome. So it really seems to be that there is going to be something like a miracle happen. It's so beautiful, the rising above with the dove, and then look, the same dove, and it's just majestic, and there's a message, and I don't know what their message is going to be, but we should see what their message is going to be, like maybe in a month. Okay, well, they are the oracle cards from the Gaia, and I'm going to move on to the star seeds because I think star seeds want to speak today. It's like interesting. It's like this is like giving me like you've done the work in all areas. Like you've done the work. So it's kind of giving me like, yeah, you're doing the work. This card's confirming it that just came out. It's almost like karma's got your back. You got good karma, good luck. You know how they say, like, you can create your own karma and good luck. You've done the work. Like, I really feel like that's what I'm feeling. We have double mission, light worker, star seeds, serve the world by being you. So, chosen one, this is for you. Star seeds, this is for you. This is for literally probably everyone that sees the thumbnail and the title. I would say it's just a feeling. We have the Seas of Mintaka, seeing potential, bringing unconsciousness to light. I think a lot of people that are going to click on this video, and if you do get to this point, I think a lot of people are going to think that they're not a chosen one or a star seed. They're going to really feel, like it's not them. But I really feel like if you're watching this, then it is meant for you. Okay. This one here, the Season Mintaka, is really showing you. This message is really trying to get you to see that you are the gift. It's trying to bring the unconsciousness to light. You know what I mean? And this one is giving me, I'm sorry, defensiveness, riding past wrongs, uprooting. I feel like this might be a message for like the feeling that you're gonna get after what I just said. It might cause a change. I don't know. If it does, let me know. If not, it's okay. I'm really getting that from that card. I'm having a moment. Okay. It's often that like so many cards like this come out, but it's a chosen one starseed reading today. So soul plan, the fated life versus the destiny life. So this one's really giving the sense of like whoever I'm talking to through these cards. This is a plan. This is the soul plan. There is a fated life and then there's a destiny life. I feel like this is your destiny life. This is your destiny. And the fated life is the one that you're living. Whether I'm getting it the wrong way or not, but it's just, I really feel like it's your destiny to do this and to be this. Star Brothers, Horus energy, protection, loyalty, safety, and trust. That's really showing you that like the universe protects your back. It's very divine masculine. I'm getting that. So whatever this is, it's very divine masculine. It's very protective. It's very loyal to you. It shows a lot of safety and trust, and it wants you to do the same thing back for it. So Horus energy, it's very beautiful. We have We the Hathors, deep love, mother's milk birth is a portal. So I feel like this is kind of like a transformation into light being. You're becoming a light being if you choose. Earth pulsing, pulse of mother, slow down, time in nature. So this is where I'm getting that like where you're led is probably where you're meant to be when it comes to like in nature and stuff. If you feel like going to the river or feel like going to the beach or something or going to a forest, then I feel like you should probably do that. I don't want to be responsible for anything, but like I'm just saying, like I just feel like if you feel like the need to go do something like that with someone, or mostly you do it with someone, um, but like I feel like time in nature is really good. So if you've got a really nice backyard, just like go into your backyard, touch grass, as they would say. Be more connected. I think that's what that's trying to say. We have empathetic starseed. Hello. So energetic sovereignty and absorbing what's not yours. So if you are new to these readings and if you're new to this concept, hello. Um, get your attention. If you're still here, this one is really giving me that you're like that you're very empathetic, and you when you're like in situations in public or something, you're a very feeling empath, and I feel like you absorb a lot of that feeling, or um, it goes into the mind and it can really overload you. So you tend to just want to be alone, or just away from people a lot of the time. So it's very overwhelming. So this one here is giving energetic sovereignty. So it's actually a good thing that you're like that. There is a process called spiritual awakening and spiritual development and even gift development and stuff like that, which I don't really go into on this channel, but like there is all that stuff which I have previously done a lot of, that can help you, like, tame the energy and do those things, which I mainly do meditation. It really helps me the most out of anything. And I use frequency music while I meditate, like, the bowls or the chanting, things like that. So with that, I feel like it's just really your mission to focus on you and do self-development. It's kind of what that card's really showing me. We have weight of the world, so boundaries, let it go. It's not yours to carry. That's very much exactly what I was just saying. We have the perspective. So this is so interesting that this card came out. Perspective is zoom out. Like imagine if you zoomed out that far from the earth, and that's the earth there, and your consciousness and you are that far out. Okay. None of this matters. Zoom out. Common ground. I'm going to leave you with that, and I'm going to let you think about it. It's very profound. Earth School. So this one's really showing that you're here for a reason. Earth School is life lessons, soul growth, study, and higher learning. You're here for like a higher learning. You're not really here for this low energy learning, or you're a high energy being. So you're here for higher learning. That card's literally never come out of this deck, and I get it straight away. Like I feel it. I even like the picture is so magnificent. I love it. Okay, we have You're Not Alone, isolation, physical connection, and community. So this one is really giving me that sense of what I was feeling before about how you might be alone or like not like being around people. But there are people around that aren't going to make you feel like this, because I know that I feel like that in the past when because I'm very empathetic in the way that I feel everything, like people can yell and my whole body shakes. I feel the vibrations going over my body, and it goes from like it just like hits me, and then it was like a ripple across my body, like across my skin. So I know how it feels to like be in those situations. So I really feel like there are things like meditation and spiritual practices that you can look into that can help with it. And it brings you out of being alone too, because then you can be around people and you can find people that match your energy, and it's really beautiful. We have star bathing, light body crystal grid transmission activation. So this is really giving a sense of like this reading is for someone that is kind of just like new to all of this. So that's very interesting. So if you've never ever had a tarot reading before, specifically this is for you. You're a chosen one, you're a star seed, and potentially this could be the beginning of your journey into the light, which I think is so cool. Come join the light. It's really beautiful. Okay. Daily affirmation time, y'all. We have the Three of Wands. I'm ready to take the next big step and realize my potential. The Tower. I have strength to handle anything the universe throws at me. You are strong, young Padawan. The Moon. I trust in my intuition and honor my ability to uncover the truth. And the Ace of Cups. I am open to love. So it's very interesting. These cards will very much represent what was going on before. So there will be like a blog post that I am using a thing called videoblog.ai, and it takes my videos and it transposes what I'm saying into like a post for my website. There will be an affiliate link in my description if you wanted to look into something like that. Like, it's very good for if you want to do like daily readings and you want to do that and make a blog post or a website or help drive traffic to your videos. It's really helpful. And I just want to say that the link in the description is an affiliate link. So I have to mention that. Also, you could use the code Oracle Benji if you like. I've never done this before, but yeah, go check that out if you want. But that's what I'm going to be using for my blog articles for these readings, so it compiles it all, and then basically you can read everything that happened in my video in that post on my website. All right. So now that I've said that, it's so interesting. Check out my personal readings if you like. Do all that great stuff. Subscribe, like, comment. And I'm going to do the last card of the day. Oh, excuse me. I kind of figured that I would just leave the Vikings for maybe tomorrow. Monday seems like a good day for those. The Angel of Music. So cold today. The Angel of Music came out from the Amazonian Angel Oracle. And this is what it looks like. It's so cool. This is even colorful than the other one. I love this. Wow. I love it. It's so vibrant. It's number 27. I wonder where Mintaka is. All right. I found it. Music in the soul can be heard by the universe. Lautus. Okay. The meaning of this card. If you drew this card, you are clearly endeavoring to live your life in coordinates with harmonious and cooperative principles. You typically see cooperation and finding ways to develop synergy with others as both smoother and more productive than competition. This inner harmony expresses itself in many forms, and it is so like second nature that you may not even consciously be aware of it. Examples of this coordinate flow manifest in so many small ways, such as you generally find yourself in the right place at the right time. For instance, you know intuitively you will nearly always find a parking space when you need one. Your intuition is strong, and you have learned through challenging experience to trust the simplicity. This alignment with the universe vibration is a guiding force in your life, and this you do indeed know. You also inspire to bring the highest spiritual and ethical resonance into your world, and your life unfolds with a consistent and pleasing blending of harmonious combinations of tones and chords. You are in the musical flow of creation. Munan Shepesh and the muses are with you, or better said, you are in alignment with them. Music and sound have created everything in existence, the cosmos, the stars, and our world. We are part of this glorious transcendental choir. Your intuition is strong, and you have learned through challenging experience to trust this implicity. You aspire to bring the highest spiritual and ethical resonance into your world. Call upon Munan Shepesh, the angel music, to guide you, your heart and mind to the highest vibration of harmony and balance within your soul. Okay, well, I'm going to literally do that now because I feel like I should, right? I don't know how to do it. Let's just make it up as we go, right? Put my ring on. Sit like this. Munan Shepesh, angel of music, can you please guide me and be there in resonance because I want to flow and be in resonance with you. Thank you. And with that, I hope you enjoyed this video today, and I'm going to go now. Definitely check out my website because I'm going to be updating that frequently. I'm also working on like an HTML Oracle game that I'm going to make up all the cards and stuff. So you'll be able to like do like a daily draw on there or something. So like I'm working on that. Uh, yeah, I'm going to go now. Thanks for watching. Okay, bye-bye.